Should you use a teleprompter for your next video? In this video, I'll give you the pros and cons and share with you 5 simple steps you should follow if you decide to use one on your phone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Cheryl Tan, the creator of the Video Bootcamp. I work with leaders to help them develop their on-camera presence. Subscribe to this channel for actionable steps you can take to feel more confident on video. One thing that helps people feel more confident and present better is when they know exactly what to say and they don't have to search for words or phrases. They are confident, their message is clear and concise. That's the biggest pro for using a teleprompter. It allows you to spend more time crafting your message and less time presenting it because you'll just be reading and recording your script. The downside of it is it takes a little getting used to. New users sometimes appear stiff and uncomfortable. It may look like they're reading, and as a result, sometimes there's a bit of a monotone delivery. This is just in the beginning, though. You get better at this over time. Some people don't like teleprompters because they may not feel like themselves using one. If you like to be a little more off the cuff and you feel like a script is holding you back, then maybe this is not for you. There are some instances when using a teleprompter could make sense though. Sales videos, for example, when you want to make sure you get to the point quickly and that you hit all the major points of your product or service. I'd love to hear, do you use a teleprompter or would you rather go without? Let's have a conversation about this in the comments. And if you decide you want to start using a teleprompter on your phone, here are 5 simple steps to keep in mind. Step 1, write like you talk. I have a video script framework called the Message Clarity Method that you can use to help you with the messaging for every video you create. You can get it for free at cheryltanmedia.com/framework. While you're working through it, keep in mind that people will be hearing and seeing you, not reading along. Keep your sentences simple, infuse the copy with your personality, and have some fun. Step 2, read your script out loud before you begin recording so you are familiar with it. Don't skip this step because while you're reading your script out loud, you'll hear whether you like it or not, what sounds stiff and boring, and what else you can add to create better video copy. Now, it's time for step 3. Pick a teleprompter app. I've used several, and at the moment, I'm a fan of an app called BigVu. I'll put a link to it in the description below. They're all pretty similar, but here's why I like this one. It has a website, so I can copy my script from the Google Doc I was writing in, paste it into the newly created script on the BigVu website, then access that same script in the BigVu app, which is where I'll be recording the video on my phone. I have an iPhone, but you can also use BigVu on Android. Another reason I like it is it has a countdown timer. When the timer finishes, your script starts scrolling and the app automatically starts recording. Step 4, customize your screen. The teleprompter is there to help you out, so there are some things you can change on the screen that make it easier for you to feel more comfortable reading your script. Adjust the size of the letters and the speed of the words. Teleprompter apps like BigVu will automatically place the words near the camera, so it will always look like you're looking into the lens. If you're shooting video horizontally, you'll see the words on the side of the screen. If you're shooting your video vertically, you'll see the words at the top. I like the words to be fairly large, so mine is set at 42. You don't want the words to scroll too slow or too fast. Mine is set at 220 words per minute. At first, pick a speed and see how it feels. You really don't want it to move too slowly or too quickly because both end up with a video that is hard to watch. That is why step 5 is so important. Practice for real. The students in my video bootcamp hear me say this all the time. Test it. Be willing to take time to get it right. This process may involve maybe 1, 2, even 10 takes to get the speed the way you like it. I notice for myself that if the video is more technical, I have to slow down in order to get all of my points in before the words fly off the screen. And while you're figuring out the speed, record the video. If it works, and you may not have to re-record it. You may not use a teleprompter every time you create a video, but it's a good skill to develop. And as you use it more, it will become easier to get comfortable reading on camera. I talk all the time about bringing more energy to your videos than you normally would in a regular conversation. It's especially important to do this while you're using a teleprompter because If you don't, you may end up sounding monotone, and we don't want that. Was this video helpful? Please let me know. And if you start using a teleprompter, let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching.